let's test out n8n's new feature, which is the n8n workflow generator. And as you can see here, there's a new button inside of n8n, which is the build with AI. You can see inside the chat interface within n8n, which has been there for a little while, you can now actually build those workflows. You have some example prompts here, but what I'm going to do is use a product description that is part of a product requirements document that I built for a goal tracking app. And that goal tracking app is a sample project I'm building as part of a workshop I'm conducting with a group out of USC. If you're new to this channel, my name is Alex Kim, and I'm an n8n ambassador and partner. I'm also the founder of What AI, where we are building an AI-powered marketing automation system built on n8n as well as NocoDB. Thanks for being here, and let's proceed to look at the n8n workflow generator. Let's take a look at that product description and see how good this workflow generator does inside of n8n. I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here. You can see this is an AI goal coach agent. User creates new goal, sends goal data to the AI APIs, and has certain actions that I want it to do. So pretty simple description, but let's see how n8n handles this. You can see here now it's thinking through the description, and this interface here is pretty cool. The canvas has become a AI-powered canvas, which is really exciting. Now it's gone and searched the various nodes. As you can see here, as it's creating this workflow, it's doing a pretty cool job of thinking through this, getting the various nodes. It's got the Gmail node. It's set it up as webhooks, and it's responding to that webhook. We have a configuration node, which is really good. If you've seen some of my other workflows, I always have some sort of a settings node at the very beginning of a work. And that's really how you want to set up your workflows anyways inside of n8n, so that, as it's running, it's not going to require you to hard code any of that information into the workflow itself or the rest of the workflow, but all your configuration happens here at the very beginning. All right, let's see. It's now also given me some instructions on how to set this up. We have a webhook URL, which is this. It's given me the payload that needs to get sent back and forth. This is now a instructions. Wow, this is great. So now I can click through this and go through the steps before I can actually implement this workflow. Let's go in here and look through each of these before we be able to execute this. All right, we got this. Respond when the last node finishes. Okay, guys, this is updated. There are these new options, right? So all entries, first entry. Okay, so it's only taking the first JSON from the webhook call. Let's take a look at this. It's now placing, oh, very nice. Let's set it up as placeholders, GPT. All right, needs credentials, obviously, for Supabase. It's going to get the rows from there. Prepare a prompt. Let's see, got a little code node that will take all the information from the webhook, from the database, and configure that in a prompt. And that will be fed here. So you can see we define the model, going to message it. I might actually change this out to be an AI agent, but this is just a direct way to do it. Parse AI. Okay. I have tried to do this auto mapping in some other workflows. Not always the best option. I think for real consistency, I probably want to map this manually. This is a pretty good first shot. All right. Let's see what it responds to. Yep. Success. Okay, cool. Ideally, there are two ways to handle this webhook. You can respond to it immediately so that it gets a 200. And then if the source for this call to this webhook has an API endpoint that you can respond to, rather than doing this respond to webhook, you can actually do a custom HTTP call back to your application if that's the way you've set it up. But this here means that once this webhook is called, it has to complete all of these nodes before that call can be either be determined as success or a fail. But this is a quick example to show you guys how powerful now is becoming, because the workflow generator is inside of n8n, and you really have no more excuse to say, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to build things. n8n is making efforts to make this whole process as easy as possible for you. So if you have a defined product or process that you want to automate, you can come in here, run this, and it's even giving you instructions on how to get things set up. So really, you have no more excuse. This is only currently available on the cloud version of n8n, and the link to get that set up is here in the descriptions. I believe they're going to be rolling it out to the community version soon, but go try this out in the cloud version. Don't be like me and try and build your own custom solution like this, because now n8n has blown all of that out of the water. You can go straight inside of the n8n interface to create your own workflows. Good luck and see you next time.